Hi guys, my name is Mehdi Hassan and I am here to show you a demo of hospital management system. This is a ready software and it's ready to sell. Look at that, there are 10 modules like administrator, case manager, doctor, laboratories, nurse, patient, pharmacist, receptionist, representative and accountant, and the demo URL is hospital.safecap.com. so if you visit the URL and you can see the demo. So let's see. First of all, I am going to log in as a administrator, so let's log in. So click here administrator and look at that, the credential is here, so just click the login button and we will navigate to the admin dashboard. Look at that, this is the dashboard section. Look at that, and you can log out and click the administrator button and click the login button, and now okay, we are logged in. Now this is the dashboard. We can see the overall dashboard report from here of this demo hospital. This is called hospital. You can dynamically handle this all of the things from here. So we can filterize our data from this section, from this button, from this date picker, date trends picker. You can, using this date trend picker, we can see the data from this date trends. So look at that, this is the upcoming dashboard, and this is for popular lab test, this is popular doctor, and this is the patient appointment and prescription report, monthly, per month patient appointment prescription report you are seeing, and this is the debit and credit report. There's also monthly report. So just click, and this is the all patient, all doctor, and all appointment, all medicine till now from this from. We are seeing this all data, and now if we filter this data like today, and look at that, this is filtering, and today this is data is here, and no data for debit, and debit is 0 and credit is 470 to 479 you are seeing, and appointment is 19 and there is no prescription and patient. Look at that, yesterday there is no data, all of the data is removed, and all popular doctor appointment count is 0 and tested 0 you are seeing. And if we see this month report and look at that, this month August running is August, you are seeing that, and August 23 is debit is 0 and credit is 479 and appointment is 19 and patient is 50 this month. And another this, and look at that, and the previous month for last month, that means July there is only one prescription and no appointment and no patient, and there is debit 559 and credit is 457 and no popular doctor. So by default we are seeing the popular doctor according to appointment count. Look at that, there is only one doctor. Look at that, this is appointment here, this Mac and name, both all of this appointment is 1. So according to appointment count, we are counting popular doctor, and according to lab test, we are counting popular test, and this is the upcoming notice board. So if you click these details, and you will see the details of this notice from here, title and description and the happening date, notice board of this hospital. Now we are again navigate to the dashboard and now see the functional part. This is the dashboard overview, so we can see the data from here using this date trend speaker, and you can also see the custom brands like May 1 to July, August 31, May 1 to June 31. Look at that, there is no data, and the patient is May, June, July, and May, June, July. The exact data we are showing here. So now navigate to the functional part. This is the department section. We are seeing the department section from here, and one more thing, we have a dark mode of this system. Look at that, this is a dark mode, and this is the dashboard section like that. I am logging as a incognito mode and visiting to get the CSS design. So many design are not working in the normal mode because caching is preventing from loading CSS. So let's see the demo from our. Now if we visit the department section, we are seeing the department list from here. Look at that, there are 28 department in our hospital, and we can create department from here, like description and name. Name is required field and status is required. If you click the button, it will give us client-side validation. So we can edit the department from here. We will see the main functional part here. So I'm not going to insert data like this master data section. So we will insert only functional part. So this is the department section of our hospital. We can check the all active part of this department of this hospital. This is look at the all active part and inactive. There is no inactive hospital, and we can also filterize data from here. How many data is created last 7 days like active, and how many data created last 7 days. Now let's see, created 78 data. So this is the section we can filter, and this is the print part. We can print or filter like that, and we can also column visibility. We can hide create a section action and checkbox part like that, and there is only name and description, and just print. And look at that, just print name and description is there. So and this is the export section. We can export the field, how many, and this is the date trends. So how many date between we can export data between those date trends. So just select the path, select the column which we want to export, like this is the validation. So we need at least one column to export it. So this is the department section, and now go to the doctor part. Now this is the doctor list. We can create doctor, and this is the doctor description, and we can edit doctor here, and we can track doctor like that. So I'm not going to delete doctor. So this is the doctor description, doctor details, and we can also delete doctor from here. We can also delete all doctor from here. So we can handle our data like this from the data table, and we can also filterize the data last 7 days. Like look at that, there are filtering. I'm just minimizing at 100 section. It was zoom. So just all the data is active. Active is 50 and all is 50. There is no inactive and no trash data. Trash means if I delete data from here, look at that, the data is deleted. Look at that, the data selected data successfully removed. So now data is removed, and look at that, there is only 59 data, one is deleted. If I refresh the page, the data we will found in the trash section, and look at that, this is here, and we can also restore data from here. So trash mean is this, so we can restore data, and look at that, all the 50 data is there, and this is here. So we can print also, and we can column visible also here. This is the doctor section, and we can create doctor. This is the create doctor field. We have to this is the indicate star mark indicate mandatory fields. So after giving the required field here, we can navigate to the next. Then after educational information given, then we can navigate to the next, and like that we can create a doctor, and we can also edit doctor. So let's see the edit mode of the doctor. With that, I'm going to edit the doctor. This is the doctor part, and look at that, this is the edit mode. So this is the educational and specialist, and this is the doctor login details, and status is active, and this is the personal information. This is the department, which department this doctor is. So now create patient list. This is the patient section. Like there is same thing, filter, and this is the patient details. There are 3 more button, edit, show, and trash button. So this is the edit mode of patient, the patient information, patient documents, and patient prescription. If there is any prescription of this patient, it will come here, and if there are any documents on this patient, it will come also here. And this is the patient details information. We can print this. Look at that. This is the print section on this patient, and this is the document section of this patient. We can also add the document of this patient from here. This is the add document section of this patient. Just select the patient from here, search the patient, and just choose the file, and just click the submit button. So this is the patient document, and this is the schedule section. So this is the schedule section. So we can add schedule of doctor, like very simple form. Just there are some fields, so let's wait, it's loading. Look at that. This is the just select the doctor and the available days you want to add schedule, and start time of this doctor, and the in time, and the per patient time. This is the time for seeing patient, and serial visibility, sequential, and time instant. This is optional, and this is the status field. And just back to schedule and go to the edit mode. We can filterize schedule like using doctor. Look at that. We are seeing the schedule of this doctor, come ID. Just filter and look at that. There is no doctor. There is no schedule of this doctor. And just look at that. Look at using it. No doctor schedule. No. There is no schedule of this doctor. Look at that. Just see. We want to see the schedule of Mac Cowley. So how is Mac Cowley? Look at that. This is Mac Cowley, and we want to filter is this. And look at that. This doctor is there, and this is his schedule. So we can now edit it also. This is the edit mode of schedule. Look at that schedule and the serial visibility, and doctor available days, and we can also update the information from here. Look at that. This is updating, and schedule information is updated. And look at that. This is the appointment section. We can add appointment of a patient. So it's loading. My server is a bit slow, so just ignore it. For appointment, we have to choose patient and doctor, and there is no schedule available of the doctor. Now choose again. No schedule available of the doctors. Change doctor. No schedule available. Change doctor. No schedule available. Change doctor. No schedule available. No schedule available. No schedule available. We have to find one doctor. The schedule is available. No schedule available. We know that Mac Cowley has a look at that. He has a schedule, and this is scheduled for this, and the Friday 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. He's seeing patient. So now we can create an appointment. As look at, just select a date, date 1, and serial number is 2. So there is already a appointment is there in this date of this doctor. Now just active and make the appointment for this patient. This is the appointment system and appointment list. Look at that. This is the appointment list. Appointment ID. This is appointment ID. Department of this appointment, and doctor list and patient list. This is the serial number. Just see the. Look at that. We will find the appointment of Mac colleague, and just want to see the today's appointment, just filter and look at that. This is the only one appointment is there for this doctor. So now this is the prescription list. We can create prescription from here. Look at that, this is the prescription list. All the data is generated from Flickr, so just avoid this. I just inserted this data to show you the demo. So we can create prescription. So this is the admin, so there is no permission to create prescription. If we log in as a doctor, so then now we can able to create prescription. And so let's test as a doctor. Login as a doctor, like click the doctor button and login. Look at that, now we are logged in as a doctor. So go to prescription, and now look at that, there is limited functionalities, there is limited permission to this doctor. Look at that, this doctor has only one prescription, so he is seeing just his prescription. And look at that, in admin module there is many prescription, but this module doctor is only seeing his prescription. So now there is the add new button, and look at that, there is no add new button for admin, and there is no edit button. And look at that, in admin module there is edit button. Look at that, there is edit button. So we can create prescription. This is the prescription, and we can create prescription also from here. So to create a prescription, just write medicine name, type, instruction, and how many days it will have to use, it will have to eat, you can whatever you say. And we have to choose patient. If we choose patient, all the information we have to give here, and after that we have to submit the prescription. Then we can print this prescription. So as a doctor, we are seeing the prescription of my prescription. Look at that, this prescription, if we click the plus icon, look at that, this is the prescription details. So this prescription has this medicine, this instruction, and medicine type is this, and days is 21 and 22. We have to use this medicine 21 days and 25 days. So, and this is the details button of this prescription, and this is the prescription details. And now we can print the prescription. Look at that, edit, there is no print section of this prescription, sorry. There is a prescription printing option, I think. Look at that, now we can create this prescription. Now I am creating a prescription from here, just to demo purpose. Look at that, this is the patient I am using. Age is using 80 and age is 89, and medicine Napal, just testing, type tablet, instruction lorem ipsum, days 30, and nothing is there. We can also add more. So if you submit the submit button, look at that, our prescription is submitted, and this is the prescription print option. So we can print the prescription from here. Look at that, this is the prescription I just inserted. This is the prescription. Now we can print this prescription. This is the very nice thing. Now as a admin, there is an account section, account list. Look at that, there is an account section and account list is there, and we can add account. This is the account name and account type, debit or credit. We can then insert the account, and we can also update the account from here. Look at that, and look how let's see how it's seeing, like in dark mode. Wow, this is very nice. Awesome. Now look at that, I am editing it, just looking good. And this is the add invoice. This is the account section, and this is the invoice section. We can add invoice from here. look at that. As the admin, I can create invoice, and there is for doctor, there is no invoice section is available for doctor. Now I'm just here and look at that, just select the patient and full name and address automatically fill out. We look, and this is the date of admission. We need the selected some error, and we need the date, and select the type of account. Look at that, this is the search option like rabies injection. Remarks is not required, and price is suppose 200, and look at that, automatically calculated. And there are two types of discount, percentage and flat discount you can keep. And I'm now giving another account. Look at that, suppose tooth extraction, and the price is 500, and look at that, using VAT, 10% VAT, our total price is 770. And now there is payment type is partial and paid. We can choose partial, and we have to give the paid amount, and there is a paid. So now I'm just submitting this invoice, and look at that, this is the invoice we are submitting, and we can print this invoice from here. Look at that, this is our printing invoice. We can print it. This is very cool. Now just we can cancel it, our invoice. Now just printing the invoice. This is our invoice section, and if we visit the invoice list, suppose I'm visiting invoice list, look at that, our newly created invoice is this. Total invoice, total amount is 770, discount is 0 and VAT is 10%, date is August 1, and paid amount at 72, and patient ID is this is the patient ID, and invoice number. Just click the, this is the invoice status paid, and click the plus icon. It will show you the invoice details. Look at that, this is the invoice details. We have inserted rabies injection, quantity 1, tooth extraction, and price is this, and 10% that you are seeing. So we can also edit this invoice. So this is the invoice. My server is very slow, so just avoid it. Look at that, we can edit this invoice from here. All the information is there. Total is $770. You are seeing, this is the invoice list. So again, we are going to invoice list, and we can filter this invoice like paid, due. There is no due invoice right now. All the invoice is look at that, this is the all the invoice is paid invoice. We can filter this invoice according to account. Look at that, this is the tooth extraction. Just filter it. There is only tooth extraction right now. I am look at that, this is the tooth extraction. This is the invoice list, and patient, who is patient, we want to see the invoice, like there is no invoice for this patient. Date range is there also. This is the invoice section. This is the payment section of this hospital management. That this is the payment section, and we can add payment from here. So this payment will go to the credit account, and this invoice is go to the debit account. Account is amount, and there is pay to account, and payment date is there. This is the mandatory field, and using this we can add the payment. And if you click the button, this is the edit button. Look at that, we are editing this payment, and just submit the button, and this data will be edited. Look at that, payment is updated, and we can also filter this data according to the credit account. This is the credit account, and also like Modi, and this filtering, and this is no data for Modi audit, and of course no data for audit placement, no data for placement, and voluptatin, and yes, all the data for voluptatin. You are seeing all the account is voluptatin. Look at that, all the account is voluptatin. So this is our payment section, account module, and this is the report of payment report. We can see the report from here. We can print report and download as the Excel file. So let's select a credit account. We have to select a date, like we want to see the payment last 7 days. Just show the report loading and look at that. This is our payment report, and total is $34,590, 90 rupees and 90 taka, whatever you say. And this is the report of last today, like this. And this is the credit report, this is the debit report. Look at that. This is the debit report. In debit report there is date, patient ID, account name, quantity, price, VAT, discount, and total amount is there. Look at that. The UI is very cool, looking nice. And if we select credit account, look at that. There is date, amount, and pay to, and amount is there. This is the account section in our account hospital management. This is the account module. And look at that. This is the insurance of this software in hospital management. We need you know this insurance is a part of hospital management system. So this is the insurance part. We can add disease SARS multiple times. So, and this is the required field of name, and all the fields are optional, and status is mandatory. And this is the insurance list. We are seeing, look at that, this is the insurance list. So we can, if you click the plus icon, you see the details, and we can click here and it will see the updated mode. Look at that. This is the updated mode of this insurance, and you can also edit it. So just updated mode, if you add any data in your disease field, like here, just add test and charges 440, and just add another test and charges 500. Just update, and look at that, the insurance is updated. And now if we go to edit, and we will see our updated data. Look at that, the two part is there. So now go to the add limit approval section. This is the add limit approval part. We can, this is the form of add remove approval. Look at that, this the form is very good, very good looking. And we can also add more. There is also add more button, and we can update, and we can add limit approval using this form. And this is the add limit approval list. Look at that, this is the limit approval list, and this is the creating time on this, and this is the details of this here. And we can also edit its data. Look at that. And this is the billing part of this hospital management system. This is the service list. All the hospital services is there. We can create service from here. Service name, quantity, and price. That means rate is there. And we can also update this service. Like, look at that. I'm just submitting, and this is updated. And this is the package list. If you want to create a package, there is mandatory field, package ingredients. We need service, so there is a search option. Just look at the quantity and rate is auto fill up. We have to create this service like that. Just select service and give the package name. This package including this service, it is created, it will be created. Just submit this form, then it will be created. This is the package list, and this is the add patient admission form. This is the add patient admission form. We can add patient admission from this this field, from this form. This is the guardian information, and this is the others information, and this is the patient information. We need patient, just we need to search patient, and patient is there. We have to just fill up this form and submit this, and this is the patient admission list. Look at that, this is the patient admission list. All the patient admission is here. Now look at that, this is the advance payment. Let's see, that means while admitting a patient, we can receive advance payment from this form. So just click here and look at the series, take the admission number, and amount is 300. Suppose, look at that, this is the, we are receiving advance payment of this admission number 300, and payment type is cash, card, or check. So suppose we are selecting card, and the receipt number is optional. Just submit This is the we are receiving advance payment. Look at that, the advance payment is added for this admission number, like 8011, last digit was 8011. We are using this using bill section. Now this is the bill part of this hospital. Like when we are going to create a bill, we need an admission number. So look at that, this is the admission number. It's just created, just select it, all the field will be auto generated, all the field will be filled up with the previous in data, using previous data. Look at that, this is the hospital, this is the admission number, and the patient, all the information is filled up. And if we submit this, just we have to give the billing date, and just look at that, we just received this advance payment 300 August 21, and all the information is there. Quantity 5, rate is here, subtotal is 2405, and at 10% all the amount is $2,645, and there is 300 advance payment, and we have to minus 300, and look at that, for 300 is minus from total payable. Now total final payable is $2345, and now the 0 is there before 300. This is a bug, we have to solve it, and just refreshing this to see again the 0 is either there or not. So just refreshing this form just again, and we see, look at that, the amount is there now. And just we can also add the service, we can right now we can also add service. Look at that, the amount is increasing, and that is 3,467. Now I am just giving the billing date, and now I am just giving the save, and look at that, this is the billing, and there is a error, constant violation, duplicate entry for billing service name, unique connection. Sorry, there is a duplicate entry there. This is a bug of the software, we have to solve this now. And just saying, I'm just submitting, I am not giving any data, just submitting, and look at that again, duplicate entry, billing service. So I am not going to now not able to show you the billing report. So there is there is another, and there is a billing, so I am not sorry, the billing is there, so that's why it is showing. So now if we go to the edit mode, look at that, we can also update our billing. Now if we go to the billing list, now if we go to print section, look at that, this is our billing report. This is the billing report we now right now. This is the advance payment 300, and this is the total payable amount we have paid, and net bill was 2946 using 10% VAT. So let's see. Now this is the bed section. This is the bed list of this hospital, and now we can create bed like that, and we can also update this bed like this. And this is the bed assigned. This is the notice board of this application. We can add notice board from here, and we can see the notice board like dashboard from others user will see the notice board from like that. This is the notice board, and you can see the details from here. But this is the notice board, doctor is saying, and this is the notice board, and this is the create notice board form. Look at that, this is the form of creating notice board. Look at that, just creating it. It is loading. just give me some time. This is very slow, and look at that, this is loaded. The form is here. This is the loading notice board create form, and this is the paid assign. So we can assign patient to this paid. This is the paid assigned list, and we can assign patient to this paid like that. Look at that. First we have to select patient. This is the patient, and this is the paid type. We have to choose. This is the search option. Just select it and just submit a form. And we can also edit the paid assign like that. Just click the edit button, and it will look at that. The before model, another model is there. Look at that. This is very cool. Now we can update the paid assign information from here. Just update the button, and it will update our paid assign information successfully. Now this is the notice board we have seen, and this is the case manager section. The video is going to be very long, so I just avoiding. This is the case manager part also. Now this is the hospital activities, birth report, death report, and operation report. Just add a birth report. Look at that, there is a birth report. One birth report is there. Just I'm going to, this is the birth report of this one, and this is the patient information. Patient ID is there, and we can print this birth report like that. So now this is the SMS section. We can send SMS to patient, and we can also send SMS in promotional SMS. From here we have to add promotional SMS text. Look at that, add text. This text will be used for promotional SMS if we add your text here. Now if we go to the send SMS, now if we choose the promotion, and if you choose promotion, no need to choose any patient. It will send promotional SMS all of your patient. And if we choose appointment, so we have to choose the patient. Now choose patient, it will send the appointment notification using SMS to this patient. So this is the SMS part, and this is the medicine module. We can create medicine using this module. So this is the medicine module part. This is the add to category model, and we can create category from here. And this is the medicine. We can create medicine from here. There is no medicine, just create medicine, just medicine name, category, and price, status. Look at that. And this is the lab test for pathology. Lab test, we need to create every test inside a category. And this is the test code and price. All the field is mandatory, and we can also update test like that. Just update it, it will be updated. The category field ID is required. So sorry, this is not selected. We have to fix this. Just use 2D and update it. Look at that, the category is updated. And this is the lab test billing. So using this, we have to look at that. This is the delivery status. Either the lab report is delivered or not. This is status. This is pending. So we can update it. Just click the button and click and edit. It will give us the indicates the mandatory field. Delivery status is there, and this is paid. So there is no button for payment. This is the edit. If this was that was unpaid, so we have a field. We have a form like that. There is a input field. We can give the payment amount from here. So this is paid, so there is no amount input field like that. So we can delivery status. We can send the delivery status delivered. So that's save change. And look at that. This is delivered and showing. Look at that. This is delivered, and delivery date was August 12th, delivery time is 7 and 7 p.m. When you get lab billing, we have to choose the patient, and look at that. This is the others information, and this is the test name. We can search from here and just search how many tests the patient is taking. Look at that, all the information is automatically filled up, and now we can submit this using, suppose this is a partial and the paid amount is 100 and the due amount will be for $450, and look at that, this is the billing date and this is the delivery date, also August, and this is the delivery time. Suppose I am choosing this time, and you must know it, and everything is okay, just submitting this billing. Look at this, report is generated, and this is the print lab billing, and just look at that, this is the information. This is total bill, net bill 500, and this is the paid amount $100, and net bill at the billing status due discount amount is there, and this is the delivery time, delivery date, and patient information, and this invoice information is there. And now just go to lab billing again. Look at that, this is our billing list, and now that this is pending and the billing status is due, and now just click the edit button. Now look at that, there is a payable amount. The payable amount is 450. So now we can update this using multiple time. Just suppose I am giving 100 and just pending is also. Look at that. Now I want to update. Look at that, again is paid amount is 200. This is incremented, and now again I am going to edit it, and look at that, the payable amount is decremented and payable amount is right now 350. So this is the functionality is like that. So this is the lab report, and this is the lab test category. We have to create category from here, the category name for our lab test, and this is the employee section. All the employee we have to create from here, and when you will create employee, look at that, this is the employee information, and we have to fill out this all the information, address, we have to choose the role, and this is the others information, and from employee we can visit, we can see the many information like details. Look at that, this is the details section, this is the activity timeline of this employee, and this is the other section. And look at that, in profile section there is a two-factor authentication in this application. Look at that, there is a two-factor authentication in this application, so we can use this to make our account more secure. So now I am going to, again I am visiting employee section. Now suppose I am admin, look at that, I am an administrator, so I can visit all the users account. So just click the secret login. Look at that, this is co-aliquid, so I am going to log in as a co-aliquid account. So just click secret login. Look at that, I am is a co-aliquid, as a co-aliquid, he is a patient, so I am, look at that, this role is patient and patient ID is this, and so I am seeing the, this is in this information, only this information. So this is the thing. So now I am again stopping for impersonate, and look at that, I am already again my account. So now this is the employee section. Now this is the settings part, and all the things we have already done, and this is the settings and others information, and this is the activity log, what we have done in our application. The log will be generated here, and we can see the log information. This is the log information. We can see old values, new values, and URL, and updated IP address, and browser. So this thing, this is done. We can see any, we can choose difference to see the activity log like that. So this is the activity log. Now visit the hospital, again dashboard, and this is the thing, we can log in as a all the modules. So in the demo mode, I am not going to log in as all the user. You can log in as all the users. So thank you. If you want to buy the software, just contact with me. So thank you.